All right. And we are back. Once again, our Crown of Cold Iron crew is down a rogue. And so we are spending some time in the Tarascon Flats. Our Tarascon Flats side campaign is following the adventures of the gnomish artificer Tink and her giant red panda steel defender robot and her partner in crime is a strong word.
A stronger word.
We'll go with hoodwinks
Mischief.
and hijinks and entrepreneurial enterprises. Dr. Aloysius Mallard. These two sometimes do-wells have come into possession of an open contract for the Rosen Investigative Service. They have been charged by Verdunukle Holmes, a rancher outside of Walker's Rest, to recover his missing cattle. Cattle, in this case, being short for cat turtles, giant feline Chelonian hybrids that are used essentially as large mobile living spaces. Several of them from a new clutch were rustled past a seemingly impenetrable barrier, and the culprit seemed to be Yuan Ti, snake people known to flock to this area as cultists worshipping something supposedly beneath the sands.
You
indeed. So the party was following the trail, and they were passing through the Painted Ravine, a dried-up riverbed with deposits of strange and beautiful colors all down its sides. And as they were most of the way through, they were ambushed by a party of Yuan Ti scouts. They managed to fend them off, with Tink delivering a devastating final blow with her magical rifle. And now they're ready to continue tracking the missing cattle. So we left off with you all taking a short rest. Busker has given you temporary hit points as well as an aid spell. And what do you all want to do?
I'm going to say this right now. If there are any giant sandworms, I am gone. No spice is worth that much.
No spice is worth that much.
Sorry, wrong universe.
Yeah.
Walk without rhythm, and you won't attract the worm.
Well, I reckon we're on the right track. Shall we sally forth?
Sure.
Nice girl. I met her once.
Is that like sherry butter? A long joke in with my parents. Sherry butter. It's an ingredient. And an ex-girlfriend, but not really.
Oh, goodness. I think Busker is listening to this exchange and wondering if this is Thieves' Cant. Is there a message here?
No, we're not talking about mangoes, therefore not thieves' cant. Man, throwback to years gone by. Not really, because it's been through the entire pandemic.
Yep.
So you all pack up and continue to make your way following the trail. Now sure that you are on the right track. As you move along.
You to hang up on the top of the ridge line to try and keep a good line of sight.
Cool. Busker is sort of just sort of quietly, absentmindedly strumming. But if one was to know what they were listening for, it might be a banjo instrumental version of Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim. He's kind of dancing like weirdly, and you don't know why. So you all continue to make your way along. So make a... Let's do a group survival check. Or one person roll with advantage.
What's your survival look like?
+1.
I got +3.
All right, so you're rolling that.
All right. Oh, right. Advantage.
Oh, thank God. There you go.
15 is a lot better than 4.
So flying a little ways, sort of not so far up that you're like attracting attention, but just enough to get kind of an aerial view. At first, you almost miss the signs of the creatures passing. It seems like they've learned to travel in such a way that the last one through is leaving behind like particularly wide, sweeping motions.
Hiding their footprints.
And it's covering all of the other tracks. What you notice is, in several places, it seems like they're struggling to control the cattle, or they were when they came through here. And so occasionally you'll see like an errant footprint off just outside of the sweep of the tail.
So they don't walk in single file lines.
They do not.
Hide their numbers a different way.
So you all continue to hunt along. Whoops. Busker also gets the benefit of his own aid spell. And you all... Oh, I have a Busker token. Why did I give Busker that random... Oh, that's because the Busker token's new. Hey, look, Busker has a new token.
Yay, Busker!
It's exactly how I imagined Busker to be.
He looks like such a nerd.
Yeah.
In my mind, he would look like someone who got kicked out of Primus for not being quite weird enough. That's kind of the vibe. Highly specific. All right. So
better zoom out.
Yep.
The trail continues quite a long way. And you find yourself continuing through this sort of same ravine, but it seems like it's dropping lower and lower. And you're starting to see like what looks like almost maybe a cave system where the water has run long enough to drill down through the stone. Whoops. You're up on the bluff. You all don't fly, though, so you're down here. All right. Can everybody see?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Excellent.
Beyond the edge of the Patreon map.
Mm-hmm.
One of my college friends who would throw metal playing cards and hit the door of my dorm room is dropping in. He streams under Super Average Jason and streams D&D, and it's very fun.
Awesome.
Cool.
And he knows we're talking about him. Yeah, the rolls are actually happening through D&D Beyond. Unfortunately, the D&D Beyond and Roll20, there's an extension that will make them play together, but D&D Beyond keeps getting updated and it breaks the extension.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so it makes parts of the D&D Beyond not even work correctly. So we are not using that at the moment.
Smart.
But anywho, all right. So you all are, at the edge of this canyon. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Yeah.
$17.
How's an 8 look?
Took me a while to see it because it kind of went off. My dice, of course, or die landed directly behind the little die logo. And I was like, could we not? Of all the places to land, the one corner that's covered.
Beyond 20 isn't fully broken, but what it does is it like intercepts the rolls that should be going into the game log and feeds them into roll 20. So things like obviously the game log, but also like autofilling the initiative tracker doesn't work. I don't know if it's a setting I need to mess with, but I only noticed it recently because this group doesn't really use Beyond 20. And in my other group, one of my friends is DMing, and he's bought all the stuff on Roll20, so we just use it alone. So that's our technological status at the moment. All right, perception checks. So, Dr. Mallard, you're still noticing things. There is an ominous air here.
Yeah.
There's a weird correlation. Like, there are large parts of the waste where there aren't even usually like corpses or bones, because nothing living goes there. So like it can't die if it was never there. And in the areas that aren't particularly dangerous, things aren't getting killed a lot. So the issue then is this area has lots of bones, and that is a cause for concern. With a 17, what Tink notices is that the trail definitely continues down the ravine. And you also notice that there are almost like distinct trails through this area. It looks like there are places where people are moving enough that like the sand doesn't have enough time to accumulate as it blows. Which implies probably humanoids and more than a few of them. What do you all want to do?
Well, I don't like the look of this, but this is the way the trail leads, so...
Guess we're going carefully.
Yes. I am gonna sneak my way forward.
You gonna snack your way forward?
Snack your way
Gonna
forward.
snack.
That's one way to put it.
All right. Give me a stealth check. And of course, the age-old question is the... Now, Tink isn't too bad at stealth, but how does Fluffy do at stealth? That's a +1. Could be worse.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know that personally, so hopefully you have those.
We added it to the extras tab on your D&D Beyond.
Okay, thank you. I was
gonna
say
14,
it's been a while,
nice and
so
average.
there's a lot of stuff I don't remember right now.
No worries. This is the fifth different... no, I guess it's not different, but it's the fifth different session, I have run across 4 different homebrew settings in like 9 days or something.
Yeah. So like different campaigns. I mean, this is the same. I know you did the Tarascon Flats with another group, but still, you did different things with them.
Yeah. So at least Mallard is moving along stealthily. Stealthily-ish. So let's roll.
I was gonna say, do I need to roll a stealth check?
Well, it's up to you. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I mean, I think I would try to be careful. Maybe it may not be my like strongest point, but I'm gonna at least, attempt to not. I'm not gonna come running in screaming. Like that's kind of my.
Meanwhile, Busker's sitting there playing sneak, sneak, sneak very quietly.
Yeah.
I like to think that his style is like equal parts Bella Fleck and Kermit.
All right.
Well, I rolled a 14 on stealth, so
I rolled a 14.
I was gonna say that sounds about right for Tank. Tries real hard.
You all. I'll just go ahead. They rolled a natural 1. You all are able to sneak up. I'll let you kind of place yourself wherever you want, but as you all advance, you can hear like sibilant hissing language being spoken up around the bend, and it seems to be the direction the tracks are leading.
So, like, is there a way for me to like point?
Click. It'll ping.
Like ping?
Yeah. Double click it. Huh. Rachel's not able to ping.
Well, that's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I was just trying to get an idea of where these guys were.
Well, you should be able to see them. I shifted them to your layer on the map. So if you scroll up, they should just be
all
fully
the way
visible.
up.
Oh, I hadn't scrolled up enough on the map. So I was looking at the lower, like little bend where the bridge, just past the bridge.
Yep. And it's the forced perspective on this is a little confusing. The way I'm understanding it is that the part that Tink and Busker and Fluffy are walking on is like the lowest point. Okay. And they're sort of raised probably 10-ish feet high on either side, 10 to 15 feet.
Okay.
So how would you like to proceed?
I'm assuming that the tracks continue on in that direction.
Yes.
Because I see what looks like a former passageway that is now blocked with bones.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like there's sort of like almost like warrens running through this area. But they seem to be actively guarding a specific cave mouth.
Yeah.
See, if we know they're there, I'm going to try and sneak my way around while staying up here on the cliff. Oh, sure. When I double tap my character, I ping. When I'm trying to just grab it and move.
I guess you can ping yourself, but not like...
I don't even know.
I mean, what I was trying to do was saying, are they over here? But I was...
You can ping your friends and you can ping your nose, but you can't ping your friend's nose.
So taking a circuitous route to end up here.
I think Busker is going to, with surprising dexterity, pull himself up at like the lowest point and sort of join you up on this ridge.
Yeah.
And just for transparency's sake, they got a nat 1 on perception. Like, unless you fully walk out like right in front of them, like right here, they are not going to notice you until you do something.
Okay. So then I'll stay on the low ground, but continue around since they're apparently clueless. No, I didn't want to drag the whole map. I just wanted to drag the token.
And I'm assuming that I can see some tracks leading into that cave.
Yeah, you definitely see like some overlapping area where it seems like lots of things have moved back and forth.
Okay. All right. So one really big thing and a couple of person-sized things.
So if the cave mouth is probably where the cattle are hiding, then our best bet would probably be, we might be in a good shape for me to launch an attack from the front, you know, from where I'm at, to drag them away from the cave, because of where you are, you could jump down and get into the cave.
True. We probably want to take out any guards before we try and get the cattle out, though.
Well, yes, but I'm more saying like then you're suddenly between the guards and what they're trying to guard.
True.
So
you're willing to play bait?
I'd say probably the best one to do it.
Send Fluffy in.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably even better, is to get Fluffy to do it.
How far to this big one?
Wait. Oh my gosh, Colby. I got pop up in chat so I can read the whole thing. I'm singing that in my head too.
Well, that's a thing.
Clergy people have too much time on their hands to do. All we do is come up with alternative lyrics.
It's like when I wrote the Gnostic Dr. Seuss at the end of first semester, first year of div school.
I do remember that.
That got picked up on like a, not like are any New Testament blogs major, but like a noticeable New Testament blog picked that up and posted it.
Nice.
Anywho, all right. So you all get to there. What are you all wanting to do?
Okay. I'm trying to refresh my brain on how Fluffy works so that I can.
The short version is that you command him as a bonus action.
Okay.
So your plan is to send Fluffy in, yes?
That's my thought, because Fluffy can. I mean, Fluffy's a steel defender. It's kind of tough.
We did decide you can ride Fluffy.
Oh, that's right.
Real quick, what do these guys look like?
So you see a there is a spined serpent the size of a horse. It has these sort of wicked looking protrusions and a surprisingly vibrant array of colors for the sort of drab desert area. There's shades of like, brown and sort of sandy brown, but also some like blues and greens. And you notice that as it sort of stirs slightly, The scales kind of like shimmer a bit. Behind that, you see two of these humanoid snake people, these Yuan Ti. One of them looks much more snake-like than the other. They look like thickly muscled. They have arms, but they almost sort of still. They look more like arms pasted onto a snake. Like a big sort of sweeping hooded head, huge muscular arms, sort of humanoid, thick-built chest coming up off the snake tail. The other one looks more like
big beefy arm.
Like, literally.
The other one looks more sort of. The upper torso looks more sort of normal humanoid. Mallard, you're close enough to see, like, they don't really have skin. They have, like, very, very fine scale that's almost indistinguishable. That blurs into the larger scale down their tail. But otherwise, their upper body is sort of this sort of sinuous humanoid female shape.
Sorry, angry protester over here just let out a very pitiful noise of protest that treat time isn't.
Oh, mine is right here. Let me grab my filter. Oh, nope, he's not on camera. I'm not going to move my camera's attached to my TV. I'm not going to move the whole TV.
Yeah.
No.
But he's just off camera. But anywho, all right, what are you guys doing? Tink's going in first?
Yeah, and I think I'll go in. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in riding Fluffy, but I'm going to get myself like kind of right where this rock is here, just out of eyesight. And I'm going to see if I can't shoot this giant snake thing with my musket.
All right. What I'm going to do is go ahead and have you all roll for initiative. These folks don't know this is coming. They will be surprised. So the question is, well, I think you're going to get that surprise attack.
I rolled a 19, so yeah.
And Busker gets a 6.
Oh, Busker, you tried.
Yeah, Tink, you are at the top.
All right, then I'm going to aim and fire. Where'd you roll that direction? An 11.
An 11. It's surprised. You have advantage. I think I was
17. I hit a 17 on my second one.
17 will hit. Let me double check my surprised rules. I always doubt myself because surprise works very differently compared to previous editions.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was wrong. It's an assassin feature that lets you have advantage, but we'll stick with it because that's what I said, and it makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so I rolled 10 damage.
All right. You just fully, like, you step around this corner, your sort of arcane rifle comes up. This sort of shimmering blue dust smoke comes off as a rune-carved bullet just fully obliterates this thing. Big, but not necessarily the toughest.
Okay. And I don't get multiple
Not yet.
attacks, right? Okay.
Right. Y'all are spoiled level 7s. These are little level 3 babies.
I know. My brain is just like.
But you get, as a bonus action, you can send Fluffy in.
That's true. Well, I'm riding Fluffy now.
Oh, you're riding Fluffy.
I'm
I mean, you
riding.
can
As a
stay on
bonus
top of
action.
Fluffy and let Fluffy go.
Yeah. As
That's
a bonus
true.
action, Fluffy can carry you in, willing or no.
Just hold on tight and pray my armor works. Let's see. So as a bonus action, Fluffy can. Come here, Fluffy. What can Fluffy do? Okay. Oh, I should scroll down further and get to actions.
I was going to say, probably the force-powered rend is about the biggest thing.
Okay. So just roll custom roll.
Yep, +4 to hit.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a 19 by itself, so that's a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. And then
I'm assuming this is the hooded one, Trogdor.
Yes. No, this is at the big one in front.
Oh, I thought the big one was gone.
Yeah, you obliterated the big one.
Oh, I obliterated the big one?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't have the map up, so I didn't even realize that. Okay, yeah, no, I'll go after Trogdor with this one. Fluffy's gonna run down Trogdor. Okay, so then Fluffy can do the hit dice is 1d8 plus 2. So let me grab the d8. So 4 points of damage.
Man, I'll tell you, I can never figure out why. Huh. D&D Beyond sometimes makes programming an extra attack very odd. Mm-hmm. But anywho, all right. And what was your damage? 2?
4.
So 4. All right.
I guess I should be right next to him. Or Fluffy should.
All right. Well, it would have been the giant snake you obliterated. It is Mallard's turn.
All right. So she's engaged. Well, Fluffy's engaged with Trogdor.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? I'll swoop down from the other side to flank Trogdor and get in a unarmed strike.
All
and
right.
by unarmed, I mean talons, which will be 12 to hit.
Let's see. 12 is actually going to miss.
Oh man.
Dear. As a bonus action, I will do an unarmed strike. Because monk. I got an 8.
Man.
Womp womp. Are you rolling
As a
with?
free
Is that
act-
with advantage?
Oh, this was advantage. Oh,
Yeah, you're flanking.
Not with advantage.
Sorry.
Okay,
When
so-
you said flanking, I thought you meant in a technical sense.
no. All right. So here's the advantage roll for the talons. Okay, how's a 22?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll be 7 points of damage.
All right.
And then the advantage roll for the bonus action attack is 10.
All right. First one definitely hits.
I hit 1 out of 4. Free action to cry.
And not even on a super high AC. But for just a moment, like some primordial atavistic memory triggers in the snake brain of this creature as this bird-like being swoops down and attacks it with talons. Some ancestor, little snaky ancestor goes... All right, anything else?
See, that's move, attack, bonus. Nope, good.
Okay.
All right, it is Busker's turn. Busker moves up to the edge. And Busker is actually going to attack from hiding, just to get the most out of his his advantage here.
All right.
15 to hit. That'll do it.
Did I drop it?
A respectable 6 points. The Trogdor is not looking great, and it's surprised. So it gives up its round. So does the other one, and we're back to Tink.
Hey. I'm gonna just shoot it in the face.
Now at this range, you'll have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, then I'm not gonna shoot
At level 4, you can pick up the gunner feat, and then you can just shoot wherever you want.
So the dagger, my dagger would be a better.
Well, and you have the green flame blade cantrip if you want.
Okay. Right.
Oh.
Yes, I'll do that.
It actually doesn't add anything.
It doesn't add
look at it closely enough. It deals additional damage to another creature within 5 feet of the first. But there isn't a creature within 5 feet of the first.
Okay. All right. So, but that's like, so that just adds, so I'm sorry. I have a cat begging me for treats. It's my turn. So, to give treats. So, a little distracted here. Okay. So,
oh, also, I'm dropping you a rapier just because you have proficiency.
Okay. You're all done. Yeah, you're all done. That was your last one. All right.
So if you refresh, I dropped you.
Oh,
your rapier,
okay. I need to refresh.
And I threw your shield on.
Okay, thank you.
You'll just have to remember to drop it off when you use your musket.
Okay. All right, so I'll use my rapier then. All right, that was a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Well then.
Oh, and I rolled max damage, so 9 points.
Nice. It is very hurt. And what is Fluffy going to do?
Fluffy's going to charge attack again.
All right. Forced powered rend.
But Fluffy rolled a 2.
Roll with advantage. Because Fluffy is flanking.
Right.
You have a flanking Fluffy.
Fluffy rolled a 4, so that's 5.
Oh no.
You're so close to a 14.
Sad day. Dr. Mallard is up.
All right, Dr. Mallard.
All right. Then I am going to continue swiping with my talons at this badly hurt snake thing. Oh, right. I have advantage. A 17 or 23.
That'll hit.
Minimum damage, 4.
It's very hurt. You don't think you probably won't kill it this turn, but it's hurt.
Bonus action for a second unarmed attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Another minimum 4.
Jeez. So again, though, this thing is just having a real bad day. It was kind of like not paying the most attention, and then just suddenly like giant mechanical red panda around the corner. Shot. First snake gets shot in the head. The red panda tears into it. This mean little gnome girl pulls out a rapier and stabs it. Then this duck bird thing swoops down and it's just
Quack.
This thing is almost dead and it still doesn't understand what's going on. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Busker. It is probably going to get to attack before it goes down. So Busker is going to try and use Vicious Mockery. And it saves.
Oh.
I feel like Vicious Mockery never works. All right. It is.
Taunts don't translate.
It is the creature's turn, and now it is going to get a chance to attack. And it's just going to spread these out evenly. So a bite attack for Fluffy. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, where can I track that for Fluffy? Just
under your extras tab, you should be able to click on Fluffy and then adjust Fluffy's hit points under the hit point tab.
When I click on the hit points, it just pops up the info on Fluffy.
Yeah, right above the name, there's a line that says hit points, and if you click there, you'll see the whole.
Okay.
Fluffy also has a reaction to impose disadvantage on attacks against creatures other than him, which is important because now it's clawing at you. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Do you want to give it disadvantage?
Yeah, sure.
All right. 19.
All right.
Swing and a hit. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Okay, so that gets rid of my temporary +3.
And a 15 against Mallard, which isn't going to hit.
No, it is not.
It just.
Wait, my armor class is 17. Oh. Either way, that still hits.
When you're not using your musket, you can use your shield. All right. It is the other creature. It does not like this situation. It's going to pull back a little bit.
Doesn't like the situation. What?
And honestly, I think they're most intimidated by this tiny gnome with the horrible rifle, and they're going to attack with their short bow. Whew, 19 to hit.
Yeah,
Oof.
that'll do.
6 piercing and 9 poison.
Ooh. I ain't hurt. Yeah, no, I'm almost dead. Let's see, because 9. And you said 6?
Yes.
All right, I have 3 points of health.
Whew. It is your turn, though.
Okay. Sorry.
Fluffy, kill.
Fluffy murder. I was gonna say, do I have the ability to heal myself?
You do. You have Cure Wounds.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh, you also have the Shield spell, which would probably have been good.
Yeah. Not used to playing with magic, so.
Yeah, shield is a reaction that adds what, 5 armor?
5 AC. It is the single best defensive spell for lots of reasons.
Okay. Can I back cast that as a reaction?
I think y'all are doing okay. We'll remember that that's there.
Okay. All right, so I'll cast Cure Wounds. So I clicked on the. Okay, so I haven't used spells before on this, so.
No
So
worries.
it's like an attack, except you just hit
Okay,
the.
so hit cast.
Yeah. So that will fill the bubble saying that you've used the slot, and then.
Oh, and then I hit the die
Yes.
right there.
But that's the first spell you've cast, right?
That is the first spell I cast.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I think she hit cast twice. So.
No, I didn't hit it the second time.
Right.
I just hovered the second time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I heal for 11 points.
Nice.
Nice. That is a
All right.
maximum heal. And you can still use your bonus action to command Fluffy to attack.
I definitely am commanding Fluffy to attack. Go, Fluffy, go. All right, so that's a 10.
10 is... Oh, remember, roll with advantage.
Thank you.
Fluffy's still flanking.
16.
16 will hit.
All right. Let's see, it's a D8. 5 points of damage.
All right. It is so hurt. It is just reeling as this giant mechanical red panda just plonk right across the side of its head. It is not
dead yet.
quite down yet, but it is so hurt. And it's Dr. Mallard's turn.
Just gonna keep swiping at it with those talons. Oh, that's a crit.
Crit, 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 crit.
So that's gonna be 6 points of slashing damage on it.
Was that also... Okay, that was dangerously close to minimum. But thankfully, 6 is exactly what you needed.
And
you Fluffy smashes it, sends it reeling, and you're able to just slip right up in there with the talons and just
Rip its heart out.
yep. Kalima!
so you can still use your other attack if you would like to.
I can. So I'm gonna do a bit of a ninja move and run around the edge of the cliff to get behind the archer.
Parkour, parkour.
And then bonus action attack on the archer.
Parkour, parkour.
19 to hit.
Damn.
That'll hit.
That'll be minimum 4 points of damage.
What is happening?
The dice.
I am also going to spend a key point for a hand of harm. So that will be an extra 4 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, cool. For some reason, I thought the hand's fully replaced, but I guess that's only for the hand of healing.
Yep.
Cool. That's just straight up extra damage.
Only once per turn, though.
Yeah. That changes as you level up. All right. Then it is Busker's turn. Busker is... I think Busker's just sticking with the handy-dandy crossbow. And gets a 9.
Oh.
Womp womp. It is that being's turn. They're going to turn around and slash twice with a scimitar. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And a 20 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
2 and 6. 8 points total.
Well, there go my temporaries.
And we are back to the top with Tink.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're then gonna turn and charge forward, as one does. And rapier that. All right, so that is an 8. I don't have advantage on that, do I?
If you squeeze in here instead, you would.
If I squeeze in here,
You want to have a straight line between your. You want to have a straight line cutting across the enemy token between your token and Mallard.
okay.
But remember too, you're riding on top of Fluffy, so technically you're in the same space.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So then that gives me advantage.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So that I can roll that again. There we go. I rolled a natural 1.
Wah, wah.
Fluffy, attack!
All right. Yep. Roll for Fluffy.
Do I do that with advantage as well?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just roll 2 at once to see here. Oh, well, that was terrible. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Man. This is brutal.
Like we're face planting in the sand here.
Well, it is Dr. Mallard's turn.
Dude.
Well, as much fun as it has been with these talons, I just remembered I have a sword. Let's use that instead.
Try that one.
With advantage, right?
Yep.
Oh, how was a dirty 20 to hit?
Very,
That will
very
do it.
nice looking comparatively.
And 8 points of damage.
8 points. All right. Take a good chunk out of them.
And then bonus action has to be unarmed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Advantage, Joe. 21 to hit
21 will hit.
for 5 more points of damage.
All right. It is very hurt, but not down.
I'm not dead yet.
It is like hissing just madly and frantically. All right. It is Busker's turn. Busker is going to try again. 22 to hit.
There we go.
4 damage.
We don't take kindly to rustlers around these parts.
It is so hurt, but it has a fanatical gleam in its eyes.
It's probably going after me.
It's going to split it, 1 to Fluffy and 1 to Mallard.
1 to Fluffy and 1 to what?
Me.
Mallard.
You. Okay.
That's a 22 and an 18.
Either one of those hits me.
Yes. Same.
Actually, Fluffy can impose disadvantage on the attack against Mallard.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
And that's only a 9. So 3
Okay.
damage to Fluffy, no damage to Mallard, and it is Tink's turn.
All right, let me pop Fluffy back up here so I can give him his damage. Do not heal the dog. It's not a dog. There's the dog in the picture, so that's first. Even though I know it's a panda. Dog at the bottom of the picture. Very cute too. All right, so it's now Tink's turn. So Tink is gonna move things on. Stop. I have Zoom like in a smaller box and then like it's staying on top. So I'm just like moving it around. And I keep accidentally expanding it to full screen. I'm like, please don't. All right, I'm gonna use my rapier again and see if I can't roll better. I rolled a 7. What is this bull? All right.
Fluffy's turn.
I was gonna say, but no, I don't. Do I get advantage on that because we're flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Need this reminder. Oh, thank God. I got an 18.
That'll hit.
And I got max damage, so 9 points.
Nice. Oh, so very hurt.
Yeah. All right, Fluffy. That is, I get +1, yeah. Yeah, so 10 to hit. But I have advantage, so 16.
Is that Fluffy's attack?
Yes.
Fluffy, I think, has a better bonus than that.
Hold on, let me pop it up.
Yeah, Fluffy's attack bonus is +4. But you hit, so
okay.
Roll damage.
Roll damage. All right. Damage is 1d8. Seven points of damage.
All right. With that,
is it dead yet?
Yeah, Fluffy just like you almost fall off. You have to like grab on really quickly as Fluffy just rears back, and there's like a groaning of metal, like boom, and just like hydraulic press, just 2 giant paws crush this thing.
Watch it. I damaged the venom sacs. That's worth money.
We're still learning.
So, to continue very quickly, these things are super annoying because the big creature has nothing on it. The other one has 2 scimitars, a short bow, and give me a 1d4.
You got it.
Go for it.
Okay. 4.
4. This thing has 4 poisoned arrows.
All right.
Just gonna pocket those real quick.
All right. Is there anything you all would like to do?
Well, we already dug through the pockets for loose change.
Hey, Busker, you got another one of them healing songs?
Yes,
yeah, let's take a look.
Sing it to us, Busker.
Busker is waiting on that to load. Busker is going to drop a healing word on each of you.
Fluffy included.
Well, you can mend.
Yeah, you can mend Fluffy to full, no problem.
That's right.
So 5 points to Mallard and 6 points to Tink.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm healthier than I was when we started today.
All right. Make a perception check.
I rolled a natural 1. So that's a 4.
Sorry, I'm mending my panda.
Oh, you can just take it to full. It's a cantrip. It costs you nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm busy picking pockets. I see nothing.
All right. So, poisons. Perception, you said?
Yeah. And you
7.
I'll say you can roll with advantage from Fluffy or your homunculus.
Well, that was 19.
There we go. So I think Busker is helping Mallard dig through the pockets of these creatures, trying to see what they have. And so it is Tink who hears like a low coming from further into this opening ahead of you.
The cattle are still lowing.
The destroyer awakes. The slumbering devourer. The land itself quakes. The stars in the sky fall down to the land. He grasps the whole world to crush in his hand.
All right. Do you all want to continue on through the cave system?
Sure.
Let's carry on.
Let's go to the cave.
I think you're hearing that like coming from further into the cave. It's being like repeated over and over like a chant.
I said it before, I'll say it again. If there's a giant sandworm, I'm gone.
Getting the new map set up.
Map.
I did all kinds of cool stuff with these lighting effects for my Thursday airship / Monster Hunter game that we're playing. Except that apparently I set up too many lighting effects and it's like freaking out.
Mm.
But anywho. All right. You all find yourself. The cave doesn't go too far along before you start seeing warm sunlight coming from the other end. It drops you back out into a sort of lower section of this ravine. And now you can hear sort of the lowing of the cattle in earnest. And you hear multiple serpentine voices sort of hissing some repeated, vaguely musical refrain that you do not understand. What do y'all want to do?
Lullabies for cattle.
It's Snake Person Christmas.
I guess probably do some creeping forward.
Mm-hmm. Mallard's MO will always take the high road.
All right. Everybody give me stealth checks, and everyone give me perception checks.
Well, I rolled a nat 1 on that perception check.
Stealth is a 25.
And I
Perception's
rolled
a
a
9.
nat 1 on that stealth check.
Oh no.
What the hell, dice?
I can't see myself.
But they can all see me.
Stealth 25, perception 9.
I'm telling you, he face planted in the sand again. And this time I got like tossed off of Fluffy.
So here's what I'll say. They don't seem to have noticed you, but it's not like the last area where like you basically just were able to walk up right on top of them. They will notice if you get too close. Also, it is... it seems to be only Busker who basically says like, hey, I think the cattle are up here. And sure enough, you're able to kind of glimpse off in the distance what looks like ruined masonry of some kind. and the cattle have been like hitched to it with big, thick, sturdy chains. And they're just sort of casually like, and like pulling against the chain. And they don't even seem to be moving too hard. But when they pull, like the whole rock, the whole structure, like, what do you all want to do?
Can we start a stampede?
They seem like they're already trying to escape, and they don't seem to be handling it very well.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, my standard MO stick to the high ground. Are we going in and engaging, or?
I mean, we're here to rescue some cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And I can let you know, since you didn't take a long rest, all 6 of the cattle are still here.
Yay.
All
Wait.
right. As you all prepare to head up, Busker is going to go ahead and load up one of his special bardic dice. When did he use these? Did Busker give any bardic inspiration in the previous fight?
Not that I remember.
Not this previous one.
No, sorry, I meant the one before that, because you only took a short rest. I guess he did. I feel like I remember Fluffy breathing fire.
Yeah. Well, and we had temporary hit points. Can't that be? Is that bardic inspiration?
No, that's just a feat that he has.
Okay.
Inspiring leader. Which is crazy good depending on how many party members you have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're taking like the higher road, and I'm gonna kind of continue through, well, the lower road. I'm gonna come around here.
Hiding behind some giant cacti.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, he got a really good one. The Tail of the Brute. Each creature of the target's choice it can see within 30 feet of it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes thunder damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die and is knocked prone. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. Wow. So he can activate that as a bonus action once he gets up there.
Okay.
So how high is this cliff face anyway?
That one is a lot higher. That one is probably like a full 30 feet up.
Okay. Good for some flyby action.
Yep. So as you all are kind of observing, the chanting continues, and you see there are what appears to be one sort of officiant who is standing to the side, kind of like chanting the ritual, and one of the guards unhitches the first cattle and starts to move.
That's the one we're going after.
No more time for deliberating. Charging
All right.
in.
I'll say align yourself where you want, and we'll roll for initiative. And I will restart it because all the things aren't dead.
How'd you do on your
I
roll?
found my 20s.
Oh.
I got a 23.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Second. I got a dirty 20.
Very cool. All right. In that case, I would say that they're not necessarily surprised, because surprise implies that they weren't expecting combat. These things know someone is coming after them.
They're not dumb.
All right. So Dr. Mallard is up first.
All right. Let's see.
I'm going to move Tink a little bit further back because if you went that close, they would have already attacked you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to swoop all the way over here to block the entrance.
All right.
And as I am swooping, I am going to throw a dart at the leader.
So the blue thing, the blue square.
Yep. And that's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit. Wait, which one are you attacking though?
The blue one, the one that was chanting.
Okay. On mine, you're not quite there.
Oh, it's because I swooped past. I'm throwing a dart.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're swooping past, they're going to make an attack of opportunity.
What? No. I'm above.
Okay. So not like literally past, like
Oh no.
arcing over. Okay.
Yeah, arcing over, basically dropping a dart on their head and then landing on the ground a couple squares away.
Okay. Yes, 23 hits, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
They kind of...
I attempt a very valiant red hawk scream, but it just comes out as a vicious quack.
All right. Tink, you are up.
Okay.
If you are switching to your musket, make sure to unequip your shield.
Okay. Inventory, because I am gonna switch. Shield. Oh. Actions. Let's see. So I'm on Fluffy. So is my walking speed 25 feet or?
Technically, I think Fluffy goes after you, but I'll let you play with that.
Well, because I was thinking of moving forward. So, but I guess I could probably. Let me see. No, don't do that. Hit the right button. Okay. Yeah, because I can probably hit the other one. I'm close enough that I can hit the. Am I close enough that I can hit? No, I wasn't going to hit that one. I was going to hit the one all the way over to the right. That's closer to me.
The regular range on the musket is 40.
Okay.
Which would mean you would probably want to get a little closer.
Yeah, that's
that'd
be
60.
Thinking.
That'd be 60.
Okay. What about, so there's another like guard that's closer to me.
It's also 60. It's a weird perspective thing. They're actually the same distance.
Okay. Yeah. So I do want to move closer then. Let's see. Moving over there. How do I do that? So that I can see where I'm moving to?
Oh, if you do the ruler.
The ruler. Which is over here on the side.
Mm-hmm.
This right here.
Yeah, the circle with the ruler on it.
Okay, circle with the ruler on it. So, okay. Yeah, so I'll move my 25 feet. Where was that? 25.
Well, here's what I'll say. Just go ahead and move Fluffy's movement, unless you want to stay off, because dismounting is going to cost you...
yeah, I'd want to stay on Fluffy's. So Fluffy's movement is... 40.
Also, though, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
5.
As you move by, what looks like just sort of a loose pile of sand and shards of bone rattles and flings itself at you, resolving into a swarm of skeletal snakes.
Yes. We see that.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Yikes.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, well, no, yeah. And you pass the save, so that's good.
Okay, good.
All right, now you can continue moving.
So still 9 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
You avoided
All
the
right.
worst thing that would happen.
Yeah, right. So, okay, so I've gone 25 feet. So that's 35, 45, 50. Okay. I think that's all right. So now I'm going to shoot the guard that is bringing the cattle towards the altar, towards the ritual chant guy.
All right.
With my musket. It's 18 plus 6, and I can't get the thing to move, so I can't see it. 24.
All right, 24 will hit.
And 8 damage.
All right, 8 damage. That kind of hurts.
Good.
All right, what's Fluffy doing?
Grab Fluffy.
Does Fluffy have a ranged attack?
Fluffy does not, actually. Fluffy can use the dodge action, though.
Okay.
Make it harder for Fluffy to get hit.
Yeah, Fluffy's gonna use the dodge action.
Whoops. I forgot about poor Busker.
Busker, get your butt down here.
Yeah, I think Busker's going to have to follow on foot and doesn't like it.
Especially if he has to go past that snake thing.
Yeah, he intentionally gives it a somewhat wide berth.
Understandable.
Understandable.
The power of flight is very convenient.
Yep, there's definitely a reason why people say Aarakocra and Alan are busted. Okay, that's as good as that's going to get. Busker, as he's kind of like running past the snake, you see him like desperately trying to like tune his banjo as he runs, like, and he gets up there and he kind of like looks around and he checks his tuning one last time, and then he just like slams this chord, and there's like a full shockwave of energy coming off of him, and they're all going to need to make strength saving throws. 1 fail, 1 pass. Nice. 2 fails, 1 pass. That is 3 rolls. So he's going to deal 3d6 thunder damage. Nine points of damage. So Busker hits it. This shockwave billows out. This guard is knocked prone. And this officiant of some kind is knocked prone. And they all take some damage. All right. The swarm of snakes. It's got just enough movement. Oh, actually, it's just barely short because you're actually on Fluffy.
Is there a way to shrink her token and put it on top of Fluffy?
Yeah, it doesn't like to stay that way, though.
Yeah, I have to kind of move them. Like, I can put one on top of the other, but then I have to move them again. Yeah. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
It just doesn't quite do it. But
see if that works. Nope. I hate that. It acts like it's going to.
Hey, there we go. Oh, it was working.
Yeah, it like doesn't quite play right. But anyway, it's going to advance, and it sort of envelops all of you. There's no damage yet. It's just everywhere.
Well, I'm going to have nightmares.
So each of the cattle is like anchored to a small, like half-ruined pillar with a heavy metal chain. It's the guard's turns. This one is going to try to yeah, this one's going to try and attack Busker because it did not like that. Miss. Miss. 16. Oh, that hits. Busker takes 5 points of damage. The other one spends half its movement to get up. And is going to attack Mallard several times.
Hi, how you doing?
Crit. $11 points of damage. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh. That's another crit.
Mallard's going to fall down.
ouch.
Middle hit is 7. And the next hit, the crit is 6.
Mallard falls down.
Oh no.
I had 21 health, and that was like 24 damage.
The officiant is going to decide that it is going to cast a spell. I think since Busker just did the craziness, it's going to target Busker. Thank goodness. Busker saves. That would have been bad. All right, Mallard, it's your turn. Give me a death saving throw.
Woo, Ooh, death save. No modifiers, right? Just straight D20.
Yeah.
16.
All right. That is a success.
Huzzah.
All right. That makes it Tink's turn. Tink, one of these things, one of the guards has come after you, and the giant snake is attacking you. Well, the giant swarm of tiny skeletal snakes.
All right. So, which of these is the reason that I have? Oh, wait, stop that. Let me see. Which is the one that attacked me most recent?
That would be... Did either of them actually attack you? The snake hit you when he went by.
Okay.
Did the other one hit Busker?
Yeah, the other one hit Busker.
Yeah. And the snake couldn't actually attack you last turn because it ran out of movement.
Okay. Then I think I'm gonna go for the snake.
All right, go for it.
So, let's see. Inventory. Put my shield back on. Or does that take up a move?
Nah, we won't worry about it. You can just swap it back and forth.
Okay. And I'm going to slash at or pierce the snake thing with my rapier.
All right.
That was a nat 1. The actual fuck is wrong with these dice? So 4.
Yeah, it's not going to hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even feel like you all are not like being like out whatevered, either skills or abilities. It's just the rolls are bad.
Which is bad rolls.
All right. What is Fluffy going to do?
Fluffy's going to attack.
Fluffy smash.
Fluffy smash. Fluffy gonna do some force empowered rend attack here. All right, well that's a 19 plus 4, so that's 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Is Fluffy hitting the guard or the snake?
The snake.
All right.
Because that's kind of the direction I was facing. So, all right, roll my d8. That's 3 plus 2, so 5 points of damage.
All right.
Force damage, I should say.
And say again what that was?
It's 5 points of force damage. Yeah.
All right. That makes it Busker's turn. Busker is going to use a bonus action to level 1 healing word Mallard.
Thank you.
7 hit points. And then I guess is going to vicious mockery the one that is right on top of him. Or almost right on top of him. And it finally fails. One of them failed. Disadvantage on its next attack. And 4 points of damage.
7.
All right, it is the swarm of undead snakes. They're going to make a bite attack against Fluffy.
Rude.
That's a 22 to hit.
That will do it.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I assume Fluffy is immune to poison, right?
One would think.
One would think. Let me double check on that. Yeah, immunities, charmed, exhaustion, poisoned. So,
All right.
and you said 5 points of damage?
Yep. One of the guards is going to attack Mallard. It's a miss.
About to say, if I went down again.
Mallard gonna be pissed.
2 16s.
16 hits.
How much health do you have?
Let's see, that healing word was for 7, right?
Yeah.
Then I have 7.
It needs to roll minimum damage twice for you to stay up. It's not impossible, but it's a 1 in 36 chance. Let's see. Nope. 8 points of damage on the first hit.
Damn. Yeah?
I fall down again.
You go down immediately, and it's like... All right. The officiant goes. It is going to...
Hi, Lovey.
It's going to save that. It is going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, boy.
2 bolts, 1 at Busker and 1 at Fluffy. The one against Busker will hit. The one against Fluffy... will also hit.
Okay.
Whew, minimum damage, so 4 points to Busker and 7 points of force damage to Fluffy. Busker is actually doing much better on health than all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
The other guard is going to attack. It has disadvantage on its first attack. So first attack will be against Tink. Are you kidding? Oh, I rolled it with advantage instead of disadvantage. I was like, what? Okay. Now 1 against Busker. Miss. 1 against Fluffy. Miss. All right. Mallard, you are dying again.
Death save again.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot.
4. That's a fail.
Yep. All right, Tink, you are up.
Hey, Maisie, you gonna help me? She's sitting on my lap, so we had to readjust. All right. Let's see. Where am I? I am right there, and I'm going after the going after the snake thing. So let's see. Get to the right page. Get my sometimes trusty little rapier. Do the dice hate me? The dice don't like me. It's an 8.
Whew.
This is just bull.
Which one were you trying to attack?
The snake, the giant snake thing.
I would actually say you have advantage because it is sort of between you and Busker.
Okay. I got an 11.
All right, what's Fluffy doing?
Fluffy is charging in my stead because I cannot accomplish anything apparently.
I think you're just overwhelmed. There's a floating swarm of skeletal sharded snakes.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right. So Fluffy's gonna do
With advantage.
with advantage. Okay. So let's try that again. 15, so 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Good. And 8 points of damage.
Nice. You knock another chunk out of the snakes.
Okay.
All right, Busker's turn. With great exasperation, Busker is going to get Mallard up again. 6 points of health. This one.
I'm up again.
And
Let's see how long it lasts this time.
Busker is going to vicious mockery the snake person again. And it saves. Attack against Fluffy. Hits. Whew. The swarm hits Fluffy for another 8 damage.
Oof.
Damn.
I did buff Fluffy's hit points up quite a bit. Since this is balanced around 4 instead of 2. The good news
Fluffy
is,
has 30 hit points, so you know.
yeah. The guard's turn. The guard isn't even going to try and hit. No. Yeah, it's going to attack. It's just gotta. So it attacks Mallard. Miss. 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 3 misses.
Mallard gets lucky.
Incredibly lucky.
I think you're slipping into like drunken boxer mode. Like,
Yeah. The instinct is returning to your
isn't
dodging.
a drunken duck a dish?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
All right. It is the officiant's turn. Oh, it does not love you being in the way here. Yeah, it's got to try it. The officiant has this staff that's been sort of held through this fight. And they take the staff and they kind of swirl it over their head. And as they do, it's like it pulls blue spectral serpents from the air and then brings it down, pointing at Mallard. And Mallard needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good. I got a +0 on that. 19.
Good
All right.
job. The dice actually like you for this moment.
In this moment.
Yeah, you just it just doesn't happen. There's no like effect on a save. The other guard is going to attack. So first one's at Tink. 15 to hit, but I think you have your shield up, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, 1 at Fluffy. 15.
Fluffy is 15.
All right. For 7 slashing.
Oof.
And 1 at Busker that's going to miss. We are back up to the top, and Mallard is standing.
I'm actually standing.
Ah.
I am going to pull out my short sword and attack this guy that keeps knocking me down,
All right.
which will be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
That will be 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points, all right.
And then I will flurry of blows. So that'll be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
We'll do 4 points of damage.
All right, it's looking pretty hurt.
Now I have to decide, do I want to use my second flurry attack to heal myself? Considering how much he hit me for in a single turn, I'm just going to hit him again. Oh, come on. That was on the 18, not the 5. 10.
That brings us to Tink. You're up.
Okay. Let's see. Still going after the giant skeletal snake with my rapier. 14.
14 will hit.
All right. With 5 damage.
It is also quite hurt.
Okay.
You actually see you've hurt it enough that like the swarm is noticeably thinner.
Okay. Well, Fluffy's gonna charge.
All right.
Does Fluffy have advantage on this roll?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So that is 10. And let's try again, see what we get. That's 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. And 5 points of damage. Colby, we can't hear you.
Oh, it's all right. I'm talking to myself anyway. I said
Okay.
Busker is very close to tapped out.
Okay.
Yeah, Busker is just going to stab at this big snake.
Okay.
And a 23 to hit.
Nice.
3 points of damage. Oh, it's so hurt. This is good, though. It's going to attack Fluffy. 24 to hit. Going to deal 6 damage. You do notice, though, like, a lot of the pieces of the swarm, like, have quit moving.
Okay. It's promising.
Now the guard attacks. 17 to hit on Tink.
Yeah, I have 17, so
10 points of damage.
I have 1 point of health.
Attack against Fluffy, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
4 points of damage. And an attack against Busker, 17 to hit. Come on. And then 8 points of damage. Busker is joining you all in the Very Hurt Club.
Mm-hmm.
The what will they do? They are going to Eldritch Blast. Man, they got to go for Mallard. They got to get Mallard out of there.
Yep.
9 to hit.
Well, that's going to miss.
And an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, 7 points.
I fall down again. Oh.
The other guard attacks. Oh, hey. Well, yeah. Jeez. Yep. Oh, no. Tink is going to get hit and go down.
Okay.
GG.
Yep.
Mrs. Fluffy. Mrs. Busker. All right. We're going to jump, instead of having y'all roll saves, Busker is going to burn his... Busker is going to burn his last spell slot, the very last one, and cast Aid. And how much health is Fluffy at?
Fluffy, I think, has 19.
Busker gives himself, Mallard, and Tink 5 hit points. And now he is totally out.
Okay.
All right, the swarm of snakes attacks Fluffy, misses. The no, I think it's impatient. Everybody go ahead and make Fluffy, Busker, and Tink can all make an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled a 12.
Busker got a natural 1. So roll for Fluffy.
Fluffy got 18 plus 4, so 22.
All right. Roll damage.
For Fluffy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Fluffy got a nat 1 on that. So Fluffy only did 3 points of damage.
The dice are trying to murder you all.
Seriously.
Yep.
I'm
This
about ready
is-
to put this thing in timeout.
This is not supposed to be this hard. This guard is getting really sick of this seemingly immortal duck creature.
Crack.
It is going to try and grapple. It succeeds. And it is going to pull Mallard. I think it's as far as it can pull it.
Quack.
And the officiant is going to hold their action. The other guard is going to grab this cattle and start pulling it as well. But it's going to have to make a grapple check also. It fails. Huh, that's weird. All right. back to the top. Mallard, you are grappled. You have been dragged. What do you want to do?
Grappled, dragged, and badly hurt. So even if I broke the grapple, I would still be next to it, right?
You would still what?
Be next to it.
Yes. And
what is it to break?
I think grapple just reduces your speed to 0.
Okay. So breaking the grapple would be what?
I think it requires an action to attempt to escape.
Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Well, then I will just flail angrily at the one holding me. So short sword is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Minimum damage 4.
Oh my gosh.
And I will use my last key point to flurry. So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 7 damage. That's maximum on that.
It is now very hurt.
And the other flurry attack is a nat 1.
This is wild. All right. Tink, it is your turn.
All right.
Man, we've been forgetting your shield spell.
Yeah, we have. Because that's the absorb elements, right?
Well, so shield would give you +5 AC for a whole round.
Oh,
and you don't have to use it until the first attack hits. Or seems like it's going to hit.
Okay.
All right, what do you want to do?
Well, honestly, I think I'm gonna cure wounds on myself because I don't have a lot of points. So that's 10 points.
All right. And what is Fluffy gonna do?
Fluffy gonna charge and attack.
All right. Attack with advantage.
Good, because that was a 7. Come on, Fluffy. All right, 15.
15 will hit.
Sweet. Seven.
Finally, Fluffy just like stop, and just crushes until this creature's bone fragments are dust.
Oh, good. About time something went our favor. Thanks, Fluffy. Fluffy carried that one, really.
Yeah.
Fluffy absorbed a lot of hits, too.
Yeah.
It would have been way worse if that thing was attacking you. Thank goodness it's just dumb.
Yeah.
All right. It is Busker's turn. Busker is going to attack the closer of the guards. $13. My gosh, does not hit. Come on, Busker. We need clutch action.
Seriously.
The one guard is going to attempt to drag the stupid turtle again. Whoops. Fails. The speaker is impatiently holding their action. And the one that has Mallard grappled is going to pull him 15 more feet.
No. I'm going to be sacrificed.
Mallard, it's your turn.
Flail, flail, flail. Short sword is 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
For 8 damage.
All right. This thing is so very close to dead.
And my bonus action unarmed attack is a 24 to hit.
That will also hit.
For an extra 4 points of damage.
You, as this thing tries to drag you away, I think you're just you're approaching like the Donald Duck moment. like somehow your feathers are going red and like steam is starting to come out of your ears. Maybe this is from like one alchemy experiment too many. Your words are becoming incomprehensible. And how do you knock out this creature?
First one is the sword, and then while he's holding me, I managed to get a taloned foot up and just, I would say Sparta kick him, except there's no hole behind him, so just push him into the wall, and the talons go into his chest.
I would say this is like a slightly raised platform right here. You like kick him off the edge, and he is out. All right. That brings us to, do you want to move?
No.
All right. Tink, you are up.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the guard that's closer to me.
All right.
Because I'm assuming I can't aim. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to aim very well for the ritual guy.
Yeah, you kind of got that pillar in the way.
Yeah. So I will be aiming for the guard that is close to me. So let's see. So inventory. Take off my shield because I'm gonna need a musket. And I'm gonna shoot him. All right, that's 17.
Nice.
17 will hit.
I'm telling you, I got +6 on the musket. That's how I'm able to manage this. All right. 9 points of damage.
All right. Let's see. It is not dead, but it is quite hurt.
Okay.
That brings us to Fluffy.
Don't do that. Stop it. I guess then, yeah, because Fluffy charges, so Fluffy's gonna run us forward. Yeah, why did you do that? Oh, bother.
Oh, yeah, I grouped you trying to make it stay together.
And then now they're not.
There you go.
Regroup.
Thanks. There we go. All right, so Fluffy's gonna charge and attack. So, does Fluffy have advantage on that? Because Buskers, what gave us advantage?
Yeah, it was because of flanking. So in this case, although actually, I would say that if you go here, the cattle would give you flanking because it is an opposed creature.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll do that. Fluffy doesn't always make the wisest choices in placement, so. All right, so roll this now. And so that's 16 plus 4, so that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Yep. And 6 points of damage.
Once again, Fluffy just chunk, and just smashes this snake creature under metallic paw.
Nice.
All right. It is Busker's turn. Busker is entirely out of spells. Yep, and Busker is just going to go ahead and set up to help as best he can with this last enemy. 22 to hit.
Oh, good.
9 points of damage. Go Busker.
Seriously.
All right. It is that thing's turn. Whew. So this thing has been waiting for something to get in its face, and it pulls out a scimitar.
Oh, Busker.
Oh. Seven points of slashing. And yikes. 21 points of necrotic.
Holy.
So Busker's down.
Busker goes from 20 hit points to unconscious.
Ooh, boy.
But that is their turn. Mallard, you're up.
Full Donald Duck rage mode. Come around to the rocks behind it since Busker's not flanking, so I have to go a little further.
Yeah.
And short sword. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
For 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Bonus unarmed attack is a crit.
You all need some crits.
9 points of damage.
It is starting to look hurt.
Yay.
Full Donald Duck rage mode.
Yep.
All right. Tink, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
All right, that is 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Uh, 6 points of damage.
It is fading. And now Fluffy is up.
All right, well then we're gonna flank this sucker
And stomp, stomp, stomp.
and stomp, stomp, stomp. So, roll one. Oh, that was so close doing that. All right, so that is 14.
14 will hit.
Okay, well, since I have advantage, let me roll it again. Oh, yeah, good thing, because I rolled a 2. All right. So 14 will hit. And for damage, oh, we rolled max damage. That's 10 points.
This thing is very hurt.
God damn it, it's not dead yet.
Nope. Busker fails his first saving throw. You all, split your damage and attacked everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Almost to the point, if there was a boss mechanic that everything had to die at the same time, you all were doing a really good job. Busker fails his first death saving throw.
Okay.
It is the creature's turn. It is now flanked. Oh, it's having a bad day. Yeah, it's going to do it. Everyone needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. 10.
14.
All right. Mm. Nine points of damage to Mallard and 4 points to Tink.
I fell down.
It crashes the staff down in front of it, and these tendrils of snakes come out of it and just start snapping at everyone. All right. Dr. Mallard, death saving throw.
Death save. Four.
All right, that's what Busker got. So Tink, you are the last gnome standing.
All right. Well, Tink's angry, so she's gonna Just gonna re-equip her shield. Probably should have done that ahead of time. Oh well. Come on, Rachel. Equipment. Shield actions, because this is gonna be the rapier. Can't even see it. 8.
Is that the damage or the attack roll?
That's the attack roll.
8 is not going to do it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I
Finish.
swear to God, it only likes it when I use my musket, but I can't range attack when I'm red Fluffy. All right, Fluffy, come on. And I guess we're no longer technically flanking if Mallard's down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help me, Obi-Wan Fluffy. You're my only hope. All right, that's 19.
19 will hit.
Good. That's 5 points of damage.
Oh my goodness. This is right to the wire. It is going to attack you with its scimitar.
Yeah.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is back to your turn.
All right. I'm gonna attack it again with my rapier. I rolled a 10.
All right, here's what I'll tell you. You can go ahead and hop off Fluffy.
Okay.
And go ahead and get on the opposite side so you have flanking.
Okay.
So then you can roll that again with advantage.
Yes. All right. So I'm kind of like standing on Mallard now.
Yep.
All right. Let's try this again, Tank. I rolled the exact same goddamn die.
All right, Fluffy.
Fluffy has advantage though.
Ooh.
Fluffy better do something. Fluffy's the only reason we haven't all been dead like 5 times.
Yep.
Oh, thank God you have advantage, Fluffy. That was a nat 2. Fluffy rolled a crit.
How does Fluffy want to do this?
I don't even know.
Stop.
Fluffy's just gonna stop in anger.
Yeah, I think maybe Fluffy doesn't actually have a lot of like unique attack patterns programmed, and so it's just kind of that same like mechanical like. Oh my gosh, those dice were trying to kill you all.
Yep.
Seriously.
And I mean, thank goodness that you have not been using. Oh no. How many cure wounds have you used?
I've used 2.
So you can revive one person immediately.
Okay. I was gonna say, does Busker have cure wounds or something
Busker
like that?
burned
Last
every
spell.
spell, getting you all through that.
And you don't have the ability to do
Mallard
that.
has medicine proficiency.
Okay. All right, then I will use cure wounds on Mallard. Because then Mallard can help Busker quicker than I can.
All right, so we're gonna stay in order here. Man, all right, so this is gonna be real nerve-wracking. Busker is gonna go ahead and roll another death saving throw.
Okay.
That's a fail, but that's only the second fail.
Okay.
Mallard, roll a death saving throw.
Oh, right. I need to do that first. 20.
Oh, hey, that's actually perfect. You pop back up with 1 hit point. Cool. So then you can use your cure wounds on Busker, and everyone lives.
All right. Cure wound on
Oh my
Busker.
gosh.
Where's he at? Let me at him.
Busker gets 9 points of healing.
All right.
And now we're going to sleep where we are.
Yeah. But you all have done a very good job. You saved all the cattle, which I'll let you in on a little bit of insight. This is honestly, if you're willing to let some of the cattle die, this is a much easier fight because the guards will just keep bringing them out to sacrifice unless someone gets in their way. But you saved all of them, and if I remember correctly,
That give us extra more. Yeah. Does that give us extra
more
money?
More importantly, that we rescued our paycheck.
Yeah, we rescued our paycheck.
It's an extra 50 gold per cattle.
Oh,
so that's an extra 300 gold for each of you. Also, I'll just high speed through some stuff. The caster person has a magical staff and so it's this like snake motif staff you saw them using. They also have what looks like an ebony scimitar that also has snake motifs etched into it. What else? There is an item. You don't know what it is. It's like it almost looks like a thick, like river stone, like well polished, but it has some kind of sigil carved into it. And it was really like they were only carrying those 3 things. They don't exactly go in big on pockets. The ruins here, they had apparently laid out some kind of ritual circle. They'd apparently been like cutting the cattle and like painting this big circle in blood. Examining it, it seems like a teleportation circle, and you don't know what to make of that.
Just gonna kick the blood paint until it's not there anymore.
Yep. And just for fun, both of you give me a perception check, and we'll close with this.
5.
10.
All right. So we'll close out with this. So the party camps, recovers their strength. The cattle are sort of unchained, but they're kind of clustered together. They're doing okay. And as we zoom out, the party is peacefully sleeping, but sort of our camera angle lingers over this hole in the top right of this map. It looks like a well, like an ancient well. And it just seems to go down forever and ever and ever. And none of you notice it, but our sort of omniscient narrator perspective might very faintly hear the sound of something massive breathing very slowly and very deeply, deep, deep, deep down. And that's where we're going to stop.
All right, great.
I'm going to end our stream.